What's going on, guys? JSkeleton here with Random Gas Day, coming at you with a brand new Nintendo Switch video. This one's very, very interesting, my friends. So Nintendo sent out a bunch of Nintendo Switch units to different kind of outlets, right? Like news outlets like IGN, GameSpot, you know, from different ones across the world, in different regions, and you know, some of the bigger YouTubers as well and stuff like that, you know, to kind of get their hands on early, kind of, you know, start the review process and slowly put out videos as embargoes lift for, you know, specific things as the couple weeks that are left go by, closer to launch, leading up to launch. So someone in Japan, a source in Japan that obviously got a unit from Nintendo, they decided to crack this thing open and take a look what's on the inside. So we don't really get many specifics on the specifications themselves, but it's still cool to look at. And before I show you guys and go through them, I'm going to warn you that I'm not very familiar with the components of like a tablet or anything like that. You got to also take into account that, you know, this thing is custom built. I'm used to components inside a PC. So anyways, let's just jump into it right now. So the first one obviously is just this Switch unit before it's opened up, and it's also worth noting that these images are very low resolution, which is unfortunate, but that's not on my end, that's on, you know, their end for taking these kind of screen pictures, not screenshots, pictures. Next one, this one I do know what it is. It's a heatsink with the CPU fan, so that obviously, if you guys don't know, I mean, it keeps the unit cool. If you don't have these components, then bad things happen. The you know, the rest of the components and the chips and all that, they overheat, and you don't want that to happen because then your device goes kaput. So you got the an L-shaped heatsink at that on top of that as well, which kind of you know, confirms the Foxconn leak as well. So pretty cool to see. Moving on to the next one, I believe this is part of the motherboard. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's really hard to tell. Excuse my noobness, but I don't know. If you guys know, let me know in the comment section below. I'm just making my best guess here. You gotta excuse me for that. Continuing on to the next image. This one is a look at the CPU, and it's an Nvidia. We know that, but we don't have any specifics. Like I said, it's very hard to make out. The chip does say 1629, which would indicate it was the 29th week of 2016. So that puts it about July, I believe, July of 2016. I guess when the chip was made or whatnot, or was finished. I don't know. Anyways, but again, we don't know anything specific about the chip. You know, we don't know if it's a Tegra 1 or Tegra 2. We know it's based, or we're pretty sure it's based off the Tegra. There's some rumors going around that it's a Tegra 2 or based off that. We know it's custom made either way. So even if it was based off the Tegra 1 or 2 or whatever chipset, it still has some customizations in there. So moving on to the next one, we got this yellow component. Again, I'm not going to even try to guess what this is. If you guys know what it is, let me know in the comment section below. I mean, there's Japanese captions on each of these pictures, but I don't read Japanese. If you guys do, please translate for us in the comment section below, as we probably get a better idea what these components are. It does say NS, which I believe stands for Nintendo Switch, and then it says TF, which I have no idea what that could stand for. Moving on to the next one, we have a look at the battery. Now this one is pretty obvious, not just for the fact that it says battery on it, but it looks like a battery. But it says rechargeable lithium ion battery on it. The voltage is 3.7 volts, and so we got a little bit of information out of this as well. Pretty cool to see. Moving on to the next one, this is kind of what it looks like when it's all put together in the back. So basically, I've seen another picture where someone actually took the backing, the plastic backing off, and there's usually a metal plate covering all of this, protecting all of this. So Nintendo really made sure that, you know, all this stuff was protected. So you imagine you have all this, what you see now, all the components put together, then you have a metal backing and plating kind of over this stuff, protecting it, and then you have the plastic backing on top of that. So that's pretty cool to see all of that. The next one, I believe this is like a look at the motherboard. I mean, that's my best guess that this is a look at the motherboard of some sort. So that's pretty cool to see as well. Next one, I'm not sure what this chip is. I mean, could it be the RAM? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. If you guys have any ideas, again, let me know in the comment section below. I'm just kind of guessing and spitballing, and I don't know. This next one looks like it's just the motherboard. You know, you got the chip in it, and you know, a bunch of different components lying around as well. We actually have a couple high resolution pictures of the chip and the motherboard, if you will, really quick before we close off the video. So the very first one here, we can get a little bit of a better look at the Nvidia chip. It says Nvidia, it says S something. I can't really make that part out. It says 1629A2. So again, 1629 would mean that it was the 29th week of 2016. There's some more writing, which I'm not 100% sure what it is. And then I believe the serial number at the bottom, or the model number, sorry, the model number, which would be ODNX02-A2. So NX, I believe, is, you know, code name for the Nintendo Switch. That was the code name. I believe that's why NX is written on the chip, because it is a custom chip made for the Nintendo Switch, previously codenamed NX. So the final picture we have for you guys today is the the motherboard in its entirety, kind of side by side with a Nintendo DS cartridge, so you guys can kind of see like a size comparison, if you will. So the CPU chip is pretty small, obviously, as you guys can tell, in comparison to the DS cart. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's a look at the insides. Again, I apologize for my noobness, but it's really hard to kind of distinguish and make out what anything is. But I really want to show you guys these pictures, get your guys' thoughts, and again, just give you guys a look at all the insides of the Switch. But if we get any specific information, I will make a video on that as well. So make sure you guys keep locked on the channel. If you guys enjoyed the video, smash the like button, subscribe, like, comment, share, and all that awesome stuff. And let me know what you think about these pictures in the comment section below, and if you know what they are. I'll catch you guys in the next video like always. Until then, game on.